Hey, we're doing another one. What shall we do? We're working with a bit of a smaller canvas this time. We're going to do a nice, simplistic sunset. Well, okay, let's rephrase. The sunset itself will be complex because it's going to be reflected from very flat water on the bottom. So there's not going to be any types of ripples or anything like that. It's a very late sunset. So little bits of light, well, lots of orange, lots of red, lots of purple, things like that, directly reflected underneath, and then a simple tree line that is a little bit more detailed, basically just black, because, not black, but dark blue and brown, because there is so little light you're not going to see any green. Green completely gets lost, and it's just going to be that's our horizon, and then that is going to be reflected onto the water as well. So we're basically just making this mirror image painting here that's going to have our horizon line about here, and then reflections down. This whole area is going to be this crazy cloudy sunset with lots of colorful details and things here. I'm hyping this up a lot. Let's hope it turns out. Anywho, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Make sure you're telling your friends. I don't know, how do I get more subscribers? Let's see. Well, I passed out business cards that have my QR code. Almost every single person at work I know knows that I paint and that I make videos. We should be having a fun on-location shoot coming here soon. Somebody wants me to paint a baby's room. They want me to paint a mural on a baby room wall. And we are going to be on location in the amazing and fantastic Coldwater, Michigan, to paint a mural. Pretty much that whole video is going to be time-lapse, because a mural is a long process. So, yeah. Anyway, keep an eye out for that one coming up soon. But in the meantime, we're going to work on this one. So, there's going to be so much editing in this. I even have someone that offers to edit. I gotta send all my footage. It's such a big process. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying all the videos. Let's get started. So, I've got my canvas. It's primed. It's got gesso on it. I've got some linseed oil with some white that will lighten up my colors. Now at the very top, I'm going to use a bit of blue, just a bit, way up here, because it's going to fade into purple pretty quick. Okay, and I'm just using a big 2-inch brush. I'm not too worried about brush strokes or anything else. Just at the very top. I gotta hold my canvas still, because if I put this down, it's going to have a big old shadow in front of it, and we don't want that. So, just this real pale blue. It's turning to purple and sooner or later black above it, so we're not worried about that too much. And then whatever we do at the top, we're going to repeat at the bottom. So we take a bit more of the blue, and we just get a little bit of it down here. And again, I'm not too concerned with matching these up exactly, guys. I just want them to sort of mirror each other. When we get to the clouds and stuff, that's where we'll get the exact colors, because you never know how much water you're going to see and how much land you're going to see. We'll figure all that out when we get there. Okay? Hope you're all enjoying the wonderful noises. So, there we go. Just a bit of blue down there. Okay. Now we're going to go right into some cadmium red. And we're going to mix that with our blue and get a nice purple color, but I want it to be nice and light. We're going to kick right into a heavy purple that's shading towards the red side of things. There we go, that nice dusky color. And we'll switch up our brush here when we go from red to orange and on into yellow. Okay, so we're just putting a little bit up here with a purple, a little bit down here, purple, okay, We're going to blend those out like so. See how my colors are staying nice and bright. And we're going to kick that red in there into high gear. This is a really red sky. And that linseed oil lets me push that paint from side to side and really blend it all out. Okay, so these big X strokes in here give us the variation, and then we just sweep it side to side like so. Okay, and then what we can do actually makes it a little easier on ourselves. If we need to, we just flip it upside down and we say, there, let's do it up here. So I'm not working upside down. I'm not working so close to the bottom of my easel. That makes things a little bit easier. Okay, lots of dusky purple up here towards the top. I like that color. I like that. Little bits of bruise color, some red in there. Okay, and we're going to switch out brushes here in just a minute. Ready? We'll flip this back upside down. Time to go from red. So we switch out brushes, go to our red. Make sure our brush is nice and beat up, nice and loose. Okay, we're going to come in with the red. Mix it with a bit of the white that we've got, and that will give us that nice bright color. Here we go. I'm going to put a finger on it like that. That'll just help keep my painting from dancing around on me, because we're applying a good amount of force. Okay, and that white that's already on the canvas is going to help. And you just get those big strokes in there. And this is going to have lots of cloud cover over the top, so that'll be fun. Love that big fiery red sunset. Lots of cool colors. Start mixing in a little bit of that yellow right down here. Work from here. I'm going to keep that going. Go side to side here, just because it's easier. I'm trying to do X strokes on the bottom. Okay, like so. And we just keep moving that paint and blending it. The more we push this paint around the canvas, the more that's going to blend with that purple. And the more you're going to have this fuzzy boundary in between the two, where they just meet instead of having delineated lines. You know, you don't want that. You don't want it to look artificial, but you want it to be chaotic. You know, you got some yellow around here. We got some yellow around here. This just creates our nice orange color, because I got red on my brush already, and we're just going crazy with it. This is that lemon yellow here. We'll put that right in the middle, and that'll be our center point. Okay, and we'll work around that. So we work down here a little bit. Notice I'm not staying out of the blue, because I don't want to bring any of that blue or even that purple color back into my yellow and orange. I want this yellow and orange to be just on its own up here. The closest we're going to get to anything mixing like that is a peach color, you know. Pushing that yellow out, bring a little bit of that red down. Make sure you keep your brush hairs out, because in a painting like this, they're really going to show up. I can even see my stretcher bar line here and there, which I don't like, but what are you going to do? Okay, so that is nice and bright. Now what we need in the very middle is just, or at least towards the middle. I take a bit of white, and I'm going to put just a bit wherever I want my sun to be. Now, I think my sun is going to be right down here. I want it to be silhouetted behind those trees, so we're going to, I got paint all over my fingers. We're going to put it right about, let's say here, right? There's my sun. So I'm going to circle out from that a little bit and just brighten up this yellow. And we'll come back here, put in that sun with a better brush that's more apt to doing little bits here and there. Just this out of focus sun right there. Okay. I'm just using the 2-inch brush. Using the corner of it and just sort of doing these small swirls of yellow and white. And what that's doing is giving me this focal point right in the middle where everything kind of right there. And go up a little bit, go down a little bit. And cover some of that up. You don't have to cover all of it up. Let's see how we feel. Get those brush strokes, or that brush hairs off. A little bit of yellow this way. A little bit of yellow this way. Now, because of the nature of this painting, I don't have too much paint on this canvas, but because of the way this painting is going, the way this painting is going to be, lots of clouds, okay? Tons of clouds that are going to go over this. And we're just going to blend side to side some of those last little brush strokes out of that painting, just to make it a little prettier. I just want this to look nice. Everybody, I think that's just about finished. I hope you enjoyed this one. It probably took a lot longer than it looked because most of it was in time lapse, but it was quite fun trying to do a reflection of the sky there. I really like the way the sky turned out, and the tree line's just nice and simple. Lots of little liner brush stuff, and really it's the clouds and the sky that's the setting of the show here for this one. So that's the area we're really focused on. I really like how bright that center turned out and how it all just kind of turned out. I really like the explosive color in the sky, and just the mirror reflection was pretty tricky to do, but I think it turned out okay. So as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing and enjoying my videos. I really enjoy these paintings, and I hope you enjoy watching and maybe trying to reproduce some. As always, guys, leave me comments. You know, let me know things you want to see. If you want to see some more lessons, let me know, and I will keep trying to push content out as much as I can. So thank you again for watching and subscribing to my channel, and as always, keep on pushing paint around.